Welcome back to the Chess Brewer. Let's crack open another one. Steinitz finally hits again, gets his comeback here in Game 6 with another Ruy Lopez Rio Gambit accepted. So let's belly up to the board and see what fermented in the engine here. All right, we've got Steinitz with a 92.9 accuracy, Zukertort 84.4. Game ratings, Steinitz 2450 and Zukertort 2200. So nothing shattering the current stats that we have. Those will maintain, be the same. All right, here we go. We get the Berlin, get the Rio Gambit accepted. And then this time, Steinitz plays Knight c3 this time. Last time he played d4, supporting the rook. This is all very different. And we get a first in accuracy here from Zukertort. Followed by another mistake here by Steinitz. Let's see what he should have done here. Engine like developing the bishop out there. Okay. Another inaccuracy, followed by another. Let's see what Steinitz should have done here. Wants that bishop out again. All right, also doesn't like this. Let's see what... Different bishop move, huh? Interesting. Let's see what this follow-up is real quick. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't give us a lot of information concrete either way, at least not me. All right. Okay, good move here, obviously threatening mate. Gotta block that. Okay, looks like they overlooked a chance to counterattack an opposing queen. Wanted him to play c5. Let's just see what the board would have looked like there. Yeah, a little bit different. A little bit different for sure. Okay. And here, Steinitz, yeah, we see Steinitz do this quite a bit. This seems to be one of his staples, pushing on the king side. And he does, at this point, have a 1.4 advantage. But we have seen Steinitz lose advantages in several games here thus far in the opening 5. Let's see, white lost the lead. Pushing in the center there. Obviously, this can't be taken because the queen's hanging. Okay. Steinitz would have been up a pawn. All right, let's go back. Okay, that really jumps the meter. So moves to 2.6 in favor of Steinitz from 0.6. So yeah, rather big change. So let's see what Zukertort could have done here. What was his best? Dropping the bishop back, and it pretty much maintains the eval bar. Okay, and then here, you might have been wondering while you were watching the game, why did this not end in a draw? And the reason is there was they agreed to a 6-fold repetition there instead of 3. So Steinitz did have the ability to continue that a couple more times. All right, so misses out on a chance to threaten checkmate. Interesting. Okay, so in this position, he has a chance to... Let's see what it says. Okay, what's the follow-up? Lots of moves. Wow. That is a lot. All right. That's not the way it went. We repeated. Steinitz took. Did drop the eval a little bit, but at this point, he's got it fairly well in hand. Ooh, a mistake here. What was he supposed to do? Recapture the other way. Okay. Now I feel like there's a moment coming up where I didn't understand while looking at the game why Zukertort didn't take. This is also improve the bishop's scope. Just wants the bishop in the center of the board. Sure. Yeah, should he have just taken? Yeah, he should have just taken it. Okay. There's a moment here at the end. What was better than this for Zukertort, first of all? Pushing ahead. How? I don't know. Let's see. Follow up. Hard to say. Okay. Yeah, here, instead of recapturing this pawn, why shouldn't, oh, never mind. The pawn's just right here, going to recapture the bishop. It's fine. I didn't see that while I was just watching the game. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much over here. Steinitz with a fairly commanding, convincing win. Yeah, inaccuracy. What was he supposed to do there? Just get the bishop out of the way and push. Yeah. Can he just push that pawn now, though? Should be able to, right? Yeah, as soon as this happens, the king can take. Oh, yeah, just too many problems. Too many problems. So, yeah, convincing win for Steinitz here in game 6. Gets him back on the board. It's now 4-2. He's stopped the menacing tear that Zukertort was on. So, let's see what happens in game 7. Like and subscribe for another round. Cheers.